You know what separates a college project coder from an industry-ready AI engineer? It is not algorithms, it is not accuracy, it is the small professional coding habits that real engineers follow every single day. The ones recruiters instantly notice when they open your GitHub. When I started, I ignored most of them. But once I started working on research and production grade projects, I realized these are the exact practices that teams at Google, Amazon, and other top AI startups follow while shipping real products. Hey everyone, I'm Akash Gupta, currently pursuing my master's in AI from IIT Kharagpur. In this video, I will share 6 coding habits I personally ignored early on but later saw every professional engineer follow. And yes, for each tip, you will see a small screen while I talk about why it matters in real-world AI projects with the commands. First tip is virtual environments. That is the foundation of every project. Let us start with something even companies takes for granted. Virtual environments. In real machine learning teams, multiple projects run at once, each using different library versions. One team might work with TensorFlow 2.8, another with PyTorch 2.1. If you install everything globally in the laptop or in the machine, it is chaos. That's why each project lives in its own isolated environment. This keeps your setup clean, avoids version conflicts, and ensures your model behaves exactly the same on every machine, be it your laptop, your teammate's PC, or a production server. Because in industry, consistency is reliability. Second tip is making requirements.txt your project's DNA. When you share or deploy a project, no one wants to guess what libraries you use. They expect one file, that is requirements.txt. This captures your entire environment, all dependencies and their versions. Why it is crucial in companies? Because projects are shared by many developers. When someone new joins, they just run pip install r requirements.txt and they are ready in minutes. Without it, deployment turns into a nightmare. You will keep hearing it works on my machine. And here is the thing, when recruiters see a requirements.txt in your repo on GitHub, it shows you understand reproducibility and version control, two things every professional coder or engineer values. Third tip is Git and GitHub use, the nerve system of team coding. In the industry, you never code alone. Dozens of developers, data engineers, ML engineers, backend teams change the same files daily. Without Git, it would be absolute chaos and it will be difficult to track and trace any change in the code files. Git tracks every change, who made it, when, and why. If something breaks, you can roll back instantly. It is not just about saving your code, it is about traceability, collaboration, and accountability. When I joined my first large scale project, I finally realized why Git is indispensable. It is how teams manage constant code changes without losing control. So the commands for Git are given on the screen. Fourth tip is logging, the secret weapon for debugging. In college, we use print statements. In production, we use logs. Why? Because production code runs on servers, not on your screen. You can't just print your way out when something fails at 2 a.m. So, in this, you use some logging techniques to ensure the debugging even in the production level. Logs record everything from when training started to when metrics dropped to when errors occurred. In production systems, logs are the only way engineers know what is happening inside a model. Once I started logging properly, my debugging time literally cut in half. It is one of the most underrated yet professional coding practices. Fifth tip is creating .env or environment files. That is security like a pro. I have seen people hard coding their API keys or database credentials directly in the Python script. They push it to GitHub and within minutes, bots started using it. In companies, that is a serious security breach. Professionals store all secrets like API keys, passwords, tokens in .env files, then load them safely using .env. The commands are given on the screen, you can see. So this keeps your sensitive data private even if your code is public. It is such a small step, but it instantly makes your project look production ready. And the last but not the least, the sixth tip is modular code structure. Here you think like a team, not a student. In industry, you will never see a 2000 line Jupyter notebook. You will see modular folders and scripts. Why? Because teams divide work. One person handles like pre-processing, another trains models, another deploys. So if everything lives in one notebook, collaboration becomes impossible. So once I started splitting my code into functions and scripts, I realized it was not just cleaner, it made my work usable, testable, and scalable. That is how production grade code is written. These 6 habits changed how I write AI code, from quick experiments to deployable industry level systems. And the best part, recruiters instantly recognize this maturity because it shows you already understand how AI is built inside companies. So start applying them today, and I promise within a month you will feel the difference between being a learner and becoming an industry engineer. If you found this video helpful, subscribe Concepts of AI. I have got more videos coming on how to go from academic AI to production ready AI engineering. And if you are also confused about how to start AI ML learning, you can go to my video where I laid out a unique detailed roadmap for AI ML from scratch for beginners with free Excel planner. Link for that is given in the description.